So what's up, it's Nixie, and I am back with another video. We are out here on this glorious, beautiful morning. I think it's supposed to get into the low 90s today. Or, yeah, I think about low 90s. Yesterday was, I think, in the hundreds. But we are back. We are out here. I was trying to convince Chris to come out on a ride with me, but he did not wake up very early. And I just want to get down the hill as soon as I can, because it's not even 9 a.m. and it's already warm. If you couldn't tell, the camera quality on my helmet cam is amazing, and that's because I am still using the GoPro for. So I bought a GoPro Hero 10 on eBay, and it was an open box item. So literally just the packaging was like ripped open, but other than that, everything was inside it, not used, nothing. Brand new camera. The seller was selling it for, I think, $199 plus free shipping, and they had like a make your own offer thing, so I offered at $170, and they declined. They came back at $180. Or no, I think I offered $150, and they said no, $180. So I came back and said $170. They said no, $180. So I'm like, okay, fine. All of the other GoPro 10s on eBay were going for about $180, $190. So I bought it. I just received it this past Friday. Today's Sunday. So I received it on Friday, and I was so excited. I've already bought the medium mod. I already bought extra Enduro batteries. Like, I was so pumped. So I open it, everything's in there, I turn it on, and right when I was about to put the medium mod on, I noticed a hairline crack on the back screen, and I was so bummed. And here's the thing, I could survive with no hairline crack. Like, my phone is cracked, at least the protector is. But if I'm going to be using this GoPro outdoors and potentially eventually ride it in inclement weather, I want to be able to have a GoPro that's not going to absolutely break on me in terms of like weather. So could I have lived with the crack? Probably. But I also didn't buy a used GoPro. I bought an open box GoPro with the assumption that it was brand new. So I messaged the seller. And I said, hey, I just received my GoPro and the screen is cracked. And I sent them a picture of the crack. Sure. And they replied pretty quickly, but they sent a picture of somebody else's order, like it had somebody else's name on it, and they were like, this is how it left my facility. And then they were like, you haven't even received it yet, and then screenshotted tracking. And I was like, that's not me. And I sent them the picture of my tracking, and they were like, oh, sorry about that. Yep, must have happened at shipping. Like, zero accountability. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna fight it. I just told them, like, look, I can't have a broken item. Like, can I just return this? and thankfully they agreed. They let me return it, so it's being returned. And I actually didn't know, Chris was the one that told me that GoPro was having a sale on the Hero 12 on Amazon. So your girl bought a Hero 12 for literally $100 more, and it'll be here today. When? I don't know, but it'll be here today. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure all of the accessories that go with the Hero 10 will apply to the Hero 12, so I can still keep my media mod and my Enduro batteries. But I was so sad, you guys. I was so looking forward to a nicer, newer GoPro, but it's fine. The Hero 4 does the job. I mean, it definitely works. So anyway, this video will just be a Insta360 / GoPro Hero 4 video, but my next video will definitely be on the Hero 12. In this town that I'm in, the speed limit is 35 along the entire, like, downtownish area. And cops like to sit right over here. So, sorry, cars behind me, that you want to go faster. See? Like this. And that's why you do the speed limit, folks. And or you just know the area that you're in and where the cops hang out. Because cars do like to speed around these here parts. You know what I'll do? Alright, I just hatched a plan. So there's a breakfast spot I want to try. It's like kind of towards the beach, but not quite. And I can get there without any highway or freeway. But then on my way back, I can take the highway. That highway is a little bit more like freeway type highway. Like it's almost a freeway, but it's still considered a highway. And I'll take that home, because that'll at least give me a little bit of an idea of like freeway riding. Holy crap, this road sucks. Chris does want to ride with me, but he wants to go up to the mountains, and I'm not quite ready for mountain riding. It's a little bit too twisty for my skill set. So one day we'll tackle the mountains together. One day. Alright, so I know it's in here. I just don't know where exactly it is. It is crazy how hot it gets wearing full gear. I mean, it's not crazy. It is what it is, but holy guacamole. I just stopped at Panera because I figured it's something that I know. I couldn't find the breakfast place that I was looking for, but to be 100% honest, I did not look hard. But there was a Panera, and I like Panera, so now we're gonna get gas, and then we're gonna hop on the highway. Ooh, that breeze feels so good. Oh, that's nice. Time to get on the highway. Man, I live in such a gorgeous place. Such a gorgeous place to live. Here we go. We're about to get on a highway. A very freeway-like highway for the first time. Yeah, usually the speed limit or on the highway that I go on is like 55, but I'm pretty sure most people do like 70 or 80 down this highway, so it's got the speed of a freeway, but it's got not as many lanes, so I think that's why it's considered a highway. This is officially the fastest that I've ever gone. Which is 77. So Rebel gets it. I've never tried to go fast on this damn thing. Now the Rebel is only 415 pounds. It's a pretty light bike. So I could definitely feel myself like pushed around a bit. Get that toward the windscreen. And that's the end of the highway. It is a pretty short highway, especially compared to a lot of other highways in the area. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I started filtering a lot more in this video. The more I ride, the more comfortable I become with just the dimensions of my bike and its abilities and how it feels. Be really lucky because almost every single time I ride I get to a stoplight like right before. It turns green, or like right when it turns green. So I'm just really lucky in that regard. I'm not even wearing leather. I'm wearing like a textile mesh. And I'm still freaking hot, so I have so much respect for you riders that wear full leathers when you ride. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against people that don't wear gear. You ride your own ride, you do whatever you want. I will advocate for gear, but I understand if you don't want to wear it. Don't get me wrong, there's a part of me that really consider not wearing my jacket because of how warm it was going to be, but I just know that's not very smart as a new rider. All of my rides on the street have been successful, but I also don't want it to turn into a situation where, damn it. What was I talking about? Oh, I was saying I also don't want it to be a situation where the one day I ride without gear is the one day that something happens. All of the videos I see online of somebody crashing without gear, they typically, let's say about like 90% of the time, they say, oh yeah, this was the one time I didn't wear gear. And I don't want to be that person. I will say, this bike has a lot of pep. It's got some pretty good acceleration. Probably not as good as a street bike, obviously. But for a 500, I can definitely power out of situations. Like getting on that highway on-ramp. There's kind of a weird little finagle with the cars there, and I was able to just hop in the carpool lane and get past that whole thing. Which, if you don't know, in California, it is legal, completely legal for motorcycles to be in the carpool lane. So before any comment about being on the lane, I'm allowed to be in that lane.